welcome to Sue's Quick and Easy, where I make quick and easy cuisine. Today we're going to do a Mother Hubbard type of meal. Was Mother Hubbard the one that went to the cupboard to get her poor dog a bone, and then she was so poor there was nothing in her cupboard so she couldn't? I think so, but I'm a little rusty on my nursery rhymes. Oh well, let's just get to cooking. I'm pretty sure it was Mother Hubbard that went to the cupboard to get her poor dog a bone, but I'm not really up to date on my nursery rhymes because I haven't heard any in a long time since I'm all grown up and everything. So anyways, this is a good meal to make when your pantry's a little bit bare. You don't have much food in the house. This is a Mother Hubbard style meal. What you'll need for tonight's meal is 1 onion, although I'm only using half of an onion because I went to the farmer's market and got some onions and they are huge. So I don't need all this. So I'm only using half of an onion for my recipe. You want 4 potatoes. You can peel them if you want, or if you don't want to, you don't have to. More nutritious with the peeling on it. 1 green pepper, and 4 hot dogs of your choice, and a little bit of your favorite type of spaghetti sauce. This happens to be chunky ragu with tomato, garlic, and onion. And we're just going to get started. I'm going to chop up a few things, get the potatoes started, and I'm probably not going to show you cutting up all the potatoes, so I'll cut that up and then I'll come back. Okay, well, I got my taters chopped up. You want bite-sized pieces. You don't want them too big because it'll take forever to cook, and that last potato that I was cutting into was harder than a son of a bitch. It was way hard. So that one's going to take a while to cook down and get softened up. And I don't know about you guys, I do not like crunchy potatoes. Ew, some people eat them raw, and that's not my cup of tea. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to take whatever your favorite kind of cooking oil is. This happens to be some extra light tasting olive oil. They say olive oil is the best one to cook with, and it's healthy and all, but then other people say that olive oil is really fattening and you shouldn't eat it, so I don't know what the scoop is on cooking oil. But anyways, we're going to put some cooking oil in the bottom of our pan. You want to get enough, kind of a generous amount, because you don't want those potatoes to start sticking. The onions that I'm cutting up will give a little bit of condensation when they start melting down, cooking down. But, you know, you want to make sure that that pan is nice and oiled. And I'm just going to add my potatoes to this. Make sure I don't have any of those fellers jumping off onto the floor. Okay, there we go. So what you want to do at this point, if you want to use a little seasoning, we can put some, this is a garlic and black pepper seasoning. It's pretty good. And okay, so got those off to the races. Got to turn the burner up just a little bit on those things. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut up my green pepper. And again, I won't have you watch the whole process. Can't talk. Okay, I won't have you watch the whole process, but what I'm going to do next is I'm going to cut up my green pepper, same thing, bite-sized pieces, my half of an onion, and then I will be back. Well, I got my potatoes and a little bit of green pepper that I put in there, off to the races. These potatoes, despite all this olive oil I put in this pan, they're still trying to stick to the bottom. All that starch and no place to go, I guess, except the bottom of the pan. Anyways, so yeah, so make sure you stir this often. You don't want a bunch of stickers. And got my half of an onion and my 1 green pepper chopped up. Wasn't that one Herkin onion that I got at that farmer's market? Good grief. It's going to take a while to eat on that baby. So anyways, we're going to put this in the pan now as well. And what you want to do is you want to just keep cooking that until the potatoes and everything just get softened. And I'm going to cut up now 4 hot dogs and add that to the mix. That can go in last though, because a hot dog just really needs to be warmed up. It doesn't need to be softened or extra cooked or anything like that. So basically what we're going to focus on now is just getting these things softened, the green pepper, the potatoes, and the onions. And like I said, keep on stirring, because stirring's your friend, so is the wooden spoon. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take 4 hot dogs. 4. I don't know why I was singing that. But we're going to take 4 hot dogs. We're using Bar S hot dogs tonight, but you can use whatever your favorite type of hot dog is. I love a good hot dog. I think hot dogs are a great thing to keep around because who doesn't love a good hot dog every once in a while, right? Okay, so, good grief. These potatoes are just sticking. At this point, if you have a covered lid, and if you can take a break from that stirring, you can put a covered lid over this, and the steam that will rise will make you soften up faster, too. I don't have really a covered lid to cover up this big of a pan, though. So, I'm just going to make do with what I got. Okay, so, 4 hot dogs, and we're just going to throw those babies in there. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and get this cooked down, see if I can make some kind of top for this thing. Get everything tender, cook it down, and then I will come back and show you the next part of it. Okay, since I didn't have a big enough top for this pan, pot, whatever you want to call it, I made a makeshift one with this skillet. So I was putting this over the top of that to let it steam. I had it worked out. Okay, so anyways, this is getting nice and soft and tender. Still sticking a little bit, but it's got a little bit more liquid in here because the onions have sweated down and added a little bit more liquid, so the potatoes are not sticking as bad. And at this point in the meal, or meal prep, I should say, what we want to do is we want to take some of our spaghetti sauce or tomato sauce or whatever you like to use, and depending how much you have left in your cupboard at the end of the month, because Mother Hubbard, you know, the Mother Hubbard syndrome. Okay, so you can add as little or as much of this spaghetti sauce as you want, just based on your taste and what you like. Just going to add that much for now. And I can always add some more in a little bit if I want some more. Ah, heck, I'm going to put the whole thing in there. I only got like about, I don't know, a couple tablespoons left anyway, so put the whole darn thing in there. Why not? Okay, so what you're going to want to do at this point, since these potatoes, they're not quite done yet, but they are softening real nice. So you put your spaghetti sauce in there, and you just get it all incorporated. And just continue to cook it until everything is as soft as you want it, and all the stuff is incorporated real nice together. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to keep on cooking this down, and then I will come back in a little while and plate some up and take a little taste testaroo. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay, well, this is the finished product, softened. And this is the good meal to go to when the money doesn't match the end of the month, or the money doesn't meet the end of the month. You should have a lot of these ingredients at home in the pantry already. And it's good too, you know. It's a good meal. I'm going to take a taste test, but I'm going to, you know, put a little bit of Parmesan cheese on mine. If you have any old Parmesan cheese up in the cupboard at the end of the month, if it's a little bit hard and stuck together, that's okay. But anyways, so this is it. Simple, cheap, and it's actually good. So I'm going to take a little taste test to have a little green pepper and a little bit of potato, and hopefully get a little bit of everything on here. Oh yeah, very good. So, if you're short on money, you still need to eat. Give it a try sometime. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
Over the mountain, there's nothing I can do.